So you're making assumptions about me, but we're not making assumptions about you.
Not an assumption. I have a literal fucking message from the guy you stole from. It's not an assumption. It's literally a fact.
Okay, so the whole reason why this debate was in the first place is that people were finding victims that didn't exist. They're saying, oh, this is a problem for people. Okay, so you found a person who doesn't like it. And
yes.
There's multiple ways out for it to be good.
Actually, he even specifically named you as the problem. He said the other people actually clouded me up, where XQC completely stole my shit, added no valuable commentary, and then stole my views. That's specifically what he said, actually.
Okay. So the guy's a problem, and instead of reaching out in any way, shape, or form, he waited for you, the savior of the earth, to come in and just Robin Hood it and just be, guys, I got you, bro. Why? Well, why?
Oh, do you really not understand the concept that small creators wouldn't want to start shit with XQC, one of the biggest, with the craziest fan base in the world? Like, is that really a foreign idea to you, that they wouldn't want to deal with this power dynamic? Like, you would crush them if you said anything. Your fans would harass them into oblivion. That's too foreign for you to understand?
So this guy, 400K subscribers, big views, YouTube videos, small creators that's about to fucking die from something. Ethan is here to save the day. This person will now be able to afford some food and eat some rice.
What does that
tonight.
matter?
Well, I'm just saying, because if you try to make a portrait, if you draw a picture on who this person is, and you say small creator, like struggling and whatnot, you should be, I'm saving him, and you're just you are misrepresenting.
So he doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he does matter, but not in the capacity, not in the capacity that you're trying to paint.
Which is what? I don't understand what you're saying.
A small struggling creator. Somebody please help this person before he goes out of business.
Well, no, I didn't say any of that.
Well, that you did. You did. You just did.
I actually quite literally did not say that.
You said small creator. That's enough.
Well, okay. I was upfront about his sub count. I looked at it. But anyway, let's see.
My bad. I was just wrong. I was just mega wrong. Let's move on. Let's keep running.
You have been this entire time. It's fine.
Right.
So yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with this thread, because he actually gave you permission to perform this analysis. Internet archivist.
Arkansas.
He said I let XQC repost a reaction to see the impact it had. Okay, and the analysis is basically the video witnessed an 87% decrease in impressions on the day of the re-upload. Okay. And the video also witnessed a 52% decrease in viewers on the day of the re-upload. So I mean, of the evidence that I've seen, then it actually shows that it has either a negligible or potentially even a negative effect on the original video.
Gotcha. So,
actually, he even made you change the title and the thumbnail. So why do you think he asked you to do that, XQC? He said, don't use the same thumbnail and title. Why do you think he asked you that?
Because as a creator of the IP, like you like to fucking say with all your fancy.
Because you siphon views from people, dude. It's so fucking obvious why you do it.
You ask a question and you answer for me. If you want,
you're not being honest.
You can have a monologue if you want to. You just mute me and just go on a fucking rant. But if you want to ask me a question, you have to listen to the answer. Here's the answer. He controls the IP. He wants to be different, right? And he wants some changes, and he spoke to us, right? So instead of crying and being a little bitch, it seems like
Vince.
It seems
Vince is crying and being a bitch. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said. Wait, putting words in my mouth. Are you like?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about.
Is this Twitter or what? I don't know what's going on.
No, I don't mean to. I just wondering who you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay. So then, like I said, I was saying, instead of being a little bitch ass, right? I think he understands at least that there's some positives to it, if not a lot of positives, and some of them can actually do better, right?
He didn't show any positive.
Okay, if it was only negative, he would have asked us to take it down and would have done that, right?
No, he left it up for the experiment, and he said, do not use any of my other videos without my permission. He literally told you that.
So it's a social experiment at this point. It's like an experiment. So now it's the guise of experiment, and he's only letting it because it's an experiment now. Thank you.
Well, I showed you proof it had a negative effect. Do you have proof it had a positive effect?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What?
You absolutely did not. Absolutely not. So show the stats again?
Sure. So explain how this is good. He said, I'll let you describe. The video witnessed an 87% decrease in impressions on the day of the re-upload. So
hey, Ethan,
explain that dub to me.
Go ahead. Do you, in your position, have a time machine? Answer the question. You do not. Gotcha. Since we're going to do the whole, I'll answer for you. You do not have a time machine, right? It is impossible to know how the video would have performed and how it went down in its natural curve over time, right? Whether I watched it or not.
That's an assumption. You have no proof.
Oh,
I have proof.
So you use.
I have analytics.
So one data set, right?
You have no data set. At least I have a data set.
Oh my God, I have.
And also, you're the dude stealing content, so the onus should be on you to prove the great benefit of it.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, I find it a little bit dishonorable and a little bit disappointing that in the middle of a conversation about analytics, you're spewing your words to your audience and mine about me stealing and whatnot, when we're trying to prove that it quite literally doesn't help anybody. You're muddying the waters for no reason. Could you stop?
Unpack that, please.
Could you stop, please? Seriously, I mean it. It's gonna get really bad. I don't want to do like the whole insult ad hominem thing because you're doing that. Gotcha. Okay.
It's just a statement of fact.
So,
not an insult.
Okay. I mean, okay. So as we go forward, you are fucking bald. You're very bald. You're balding. Your hair's thinning and it's gray, which means that you're old as fuck. Got it. Okay. Shall we continue? Is this fun? The
premise is faulty, my friend.
Is this fun for you?
I have a beautiful hairline.
Baldy, is this fun for you or not?
I'm having trouble with the premise. It has a striking resemblance to you trying to argue other points. It literally has no premise at all. It has no basis in reality.
You're just throwing insults for the sake of doing it.
Go ahead. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to sit away. I'm going to pack. I'll sit away.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, I don't know if you've done any statistical analysis in the past. I don't know if you've maybe had a stat class. Do you have any experience with statistics or not? Stats.
Go ahead.
Do you have any experience? It's a question. Do you have any experience with statistics or not?
Go ahead. Just make your point. What does it matter?
Okay. The curve of a video and on how it performs, that looks like a natural curve, right? You can see it's already going down before I watch it, and it keeps going down at a certain rate past it, right? Do you have any proof or any indicators that the video would have performed poorly or better after the reaction?
So obviously, any data that we do have, which is of course just one, definitely proves that if it did have an effect, it's negative or negligible. And as the guy who is I mean, right? I mean, you certainly can't say that this helped the video. Are you actually arguing that a 87% decrease helped the video at XQC? That's really what you're arguing to me right now. Okay, that's awesome, dude.
So we're going to go ahead and have the conclusion that you did not have a statistics class at all.
I understand your point, but like...
Go ahead.